first 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there when they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. That is into the hands of Perriman. Touchdown, Jets. Rashad Perriman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, San Francisco.
Garoppolo now. Gets this one to use check. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I wouldn't be... surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. The throw over the middle taken in. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
To Kendrick Moore. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On their own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw again on second down. Darnold. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down. Back to throw, Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Returning, it's Benjamin. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. From the gun, a run with Mostert. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 46 yards. And the 49ers are back within a score. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And this is caught at the 20. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 55 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Darnold, quick throw out to Mims on the perimeter. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold completing it to the right side. Johnson. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And Darnold going to keep this himself. On 3rd down, Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And this is going to be 49er football. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And the 49er first down.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. Space to maneuver at the 40. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and
again,
again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 14-14. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Off of play action, Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Here's Darnold now on second down. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Give him 18 yards on that one. And just like that, it's third down.
It's now third down.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now Benjamin. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Mostert. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Garoppolo And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They begin the drive with Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Williams made the tackle.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Darnold. That's caught by Hollister. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. That's out to the left, flat and complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And down he'll go at the 25.
That's good.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd down, here's the option. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
The ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Again, Darnold. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Brashad Perriman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets have taken the lead. Here's Hauschka for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Jets 21, 49ers 14. Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the third time. Cyrus Jones picks it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
57's the mic. Watch 57. I'm here all day. Out, lady.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Lady. 25.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down. Now it's Darnold. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a quick throw out to Mims. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down.
I really like this youngster coming out of Baylor, partner, because he has the ability to get deep with his speed. Long strider. You love him on outside routes. But what I really liked about him is the ability to go up and get.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Darnold on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Darnold, eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And off his back foot. And got his man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Trent Taylor, 70 yards. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's Darnold. Screenplay, Johnson. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It was Eric Armstead coming up quickly and dropping him for a loss. Now an option play on 2nd down. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. Darnold, give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 12.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
His kick is good.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
And the 49er 1st down.
Now Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he's going to get this down close to a 1st at about the Jets' 13-yard line.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
To George Kittle.
3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers have moved down in front.
So much of the 49ers' success last season was due to tight end George Kittle, the NFL's all-pro tight end in 2019. If you want to start a debate, ask the question, is he the best tight end in the game? Or is it Kansas City's Travis Kelce? Maybe they're 1A and 1B. In any event, Kittle had 107 catches last season, his 2nd straight 1,000-yard season, and he's a threat anywhere on the field, especially as you get closer to the goal line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had that lead, looked pretty comfortable in the 1st half, maybe got a little bit overconfident because that's gone now.
Almost takes us back to being kids, doesn't it? Because I know at some point your dad did the exact same thing mine did.
Okay.
It's okay to be confident, son, but overconfident, that's not a good thing. And that's maybe what we saw here. They thought they had this thing in hand, had full control, and guess what? They've got to find a way to get back to where they were before.
You think Papa Davis and Papa Gordon would get along?
I think they'd get along just fine. And you know something? They'd still be giving us advice.
Absolutely. On first down, it's Darnold. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Able to connect with Mims. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down.
3rd and 7.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo steps away. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
Mostert. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Well, forget knowing where the first down line was. His defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we'll lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hand.
And Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch and punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
1-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. This is Mostert. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A 41-yard attempt.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this.
And he loses the football a second time.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the kicking team.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Mostert. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
The end of the third.
Back now here on EA Sports.
41.
It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Second down and goal. Garoppolo. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Samuel.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They'll run with Mostert, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
San Francisco.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason Barrett, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Intercepted.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. Got the connection here to Bourne. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Niners 55. Jets.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something.
Heads up. That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. He's got this one completed to Mims. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6.
To the air again, Darnold. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's the option. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. A quick throw out wide, caught by Crowder. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. The quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. And the lead is down to 20.
Makes the score Niners 55. Jets.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 28. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 4 yards on the pickup. And it'll be 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Back to throw, Darnold. That's caught right side by Mims. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's caught. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
3-yard line.
On the RPO, that's complete right side. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. On 2nd down now, Muhammad. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Muhammad, the ball carrier.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Ty Johnson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And that will cut this lead down to 13. So down a couple scores, only 1 timeout left. You figure they have to get this one. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Randy Gregory in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25.